And welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn versus Emmetsburg here in Varsity softball action. Probably about still 30 or so minutes away from getting tonight's action underway, but just wanted to do a quick mic check as now Coach Ronstad passing second base there. And let's do a quick mic check, make sure everything sounds good on this end, and we will have live softball action here in just about 30 minutes. And welcome back, everybody. Before we get to tonight's softball game here at the HMS softball field here in beautiful Hartley, Iowa, do just want to give you a little bit of a game preview, talk about how both teams have done this season, and then also talk about the starting lineups for both teams. So if you were with us last night, we broadcasted baseball here in Hartley, Iowa, and that was against Remsen St. Mary's. Softball, of course, also playing Remsen St. Mary's, and Remsen St. Mary's came out victorious in the softball portion of last night's doubleheader, 12-0. If you were with us last night, Remsen St. Mary's did win that baseball game 21-2, and Remsen St. Mary's also combined for a no-hitter. Tonight, though, change our focus to softball. The Emmetsburg E-Hawks are the HMS Hawks opposition here tonight. The E-Hawks are 3-6 on the season. They are 1-2 in Twin Lakes Conference play, and they are ranked 56th in Class 2A. Emmetsburg having only played one game this week. They lost 7-1 against Sioux Central on Monday, so yesterday, and both teams, with a loss last night, looking to bounce back. For HMS, they sit at just 1-7 and 0-5 in Warwick Conference play. So HMS having a much different season than they did last year. If you remember back to last year, they start off the season as a top 10 team in Class 1A. They played very well, and unfortunately were eliminated in the first round of the softball playoffs. But did ultimately, like I said, play really well. And this season not going the same way as last season did. So now the starting lineups, of course, starting with the visitors as always, this time it being the Emmetsburg E-Hawks. Batting first, number 4, Sage Brown. She is at second base tonight. Batting second, number 5, Ella Otten. She is in right field. Batting third, number 8, Annika Stearns. She is in left. Batting fourth, number 11, Rachel Shawnee. She is in center. Batting fifth, number 17, Maddie Anderson. She is at first base. Batting sixth, number 7, Calista Joyce. She's the catcher. Batting seventh, number 28, Rachel Chapman, the designated player. And batting eighth, number 9, Sloan Rodemeyer. She's at third. And then batting ninth, number 14, Megan Dunlap. She is tonight's starting pitcher. The flex player is number 15, Dylan Feen. She is at shortstop. So Chapman batting in place of Feen tonight. Megan Dunlap being the starting pitcher for the E-Hawks. Dunlap, take a look at her stats here real quick. Dunlap, a senior, she's pitched in 3 games, has started 2 of them, does not have any wins or losses to her record, has pitched 7 innings, opponents at 297 off her. She's allowed 11 hits, has given up 9 runs, 6 of them earned, has walked 2, hit 1, and struck out 4, pitches to the tune of a 6.00 ERA. As a whip of 1.86 as well. The starting lineup for the HMS Hawks is number 13, Cameron Ebel. She's in shortstop. Batting second, number 14, Kinsey Shermer. She's at second. Batting third, number 5, Gracie Knobloch. She is tonight's starting pitcher. Batting fourth, number 8, Eliza Tees. She's at first base. Batting fifth, number 7, Abby Otto. She's at third. Batting sixth, number 25, Natalie Daggett. She's the designated player. Batting seventh, number 17, Addie Sheeler. She's in right. Batting eighth, number 19, Delaney Murphy. She's in center. And batting ninth, number 11, Frankie Money. She is behind the plate at catcher. The flex player is number 3, Lindsay Van S., and she is in left field. So that's starting pitcher Gracie Knobloch for the HMS Hawks. Knobloch pitched a majority of the games last year, and thus far has split the duties with Cameron Ebel. Gracie Knobloch has pitched in 4 games, has started all 4 games as well. So it seems that Coach Stephanie Bronstad, once she puts a pitcher out there, seems to stick with that pitcher, as both Cameron Ebel and Gracie Knobloch have not been relieved. Gracie Knobloch has 23 innings pitched to her credit. Opponents at 258 off of her. She's given up 25 hits, 25 runs, 14 of them earned, has walked 11, hit 2, struck out 33 rather, and pitches to the tune of a 4.26 ERA and has a whip of 1.57. So both teams on a little bit of a losing skid. Both teams kind of on a little bit of a down season, and both teams with the hope that they can get a win here tonight. Both pitchers have pretty evenly matched up. It's a beautiful day here in Hartley, Iowa. It is a little bit warm, but there's very few clouds in the sky, I should say. It's just a blue sky as the thermostat reading 86 degrees outside. The temperature will slowly fall as we get further into this game. However, it's not going to drop too far below 80 degrees. The baseball game for HMS and Emmetsburg has, is maybe just about to get started, I think. And we'll see how that baseball game goes over there. Of course, we'll keep you updated with how the baseball game goes throughout the duration of tonight's softball game. So, starting line is now being read off for HMS. We'll take a commercial break, and we will come back hopefully a little bit closer to first pitch. You're watching Hawk Softball.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
And welcome back, folks. If you just joined us, have not missed anything, we're still getting the lineups read via PA. National anthem here just momentarily. I do want to note the wind, the way it's blowing eastbound, and with that wind, certainly going to give left-handed batters an advantage tonight, as the wind will be blowing in their favor. So national anthem going on. We'll take a pause for that. We'll be right here on Fuller Digital Solutions. And welcome back. National Anthem now done, and we will be getting underway just here momentarily. Leading off the game for the E-Hawks will be number 4, Sage Brown. Sage Brown, take a look at her stats. Sage Brown, a senior, has played in all 9 games, has started 7 of them, has taken 28 at-bats, has scored 8 runs, has 6 hits, all of them singles, has 1 RBI to her credit, has taken 3 free passes, struck out 6 times, and bats .214 with an on-base percentage of 29% on the nose. So Sage Brown, a strong leadoff hitter here for the E-Hawks. National Anthem over at the baseball field now being played. Both games getting underway at a decent time. It's just 7:19 here in beautiful Hartley, Iowa.
Motor Company, driven to serve better.
And a throw down to second. That will conclude the warm-up pitches. So we are just moments away from getting the game underway. Block steps up to the pitching rubber, sees the sign, fires. That one immediately gets away, so we will start off with a first pitch strike. So first pitch strike, and we start off the game as looks like Gracie Knobloch directing traffic, telling our infielders how to set up. Next pitch going to be a strike. So for Sage Brown with two bunt attempts and has not made contact either time, I do not believe. But right now actually has to take a chance at swinging, cannot bunt. That one fouled off. And that will keep it 0-2. First pitch at that 7:20 mark. A little bit earlier than some of the baseball games have gotten underway so far this season, but 7:20, pretty good time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Sage Brown sat down for out number 1. That'll bring up number 5, Ella Otten. Otten, a freshman. She's played in all 9 games, has started 7 of them, has taken 30 at-bats, has 8 hits. All are singles, has 2 RBI, has taken 1 free pass, has struck out 8 times. Bats .267, gets on base 29% of the time. First pitch, fouled off, strike 1.
That one is going to be a foul, strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
Inside. Otten tried to get away from it, but her bat went around as she was trying to get away from it, and she swung through that, so strike 2.
So, thus far, 5 consecutive, actually 6 strikes, I should say, out of Knobloch. That one fouled off. And we will do the 0-2 again. So far, Knobloch having thrown 7 pitches, all of them 4 strikes.
Diamonds have provided for this season. I love the scoreboard. So.
And Knobloch will fire once more. That one going to be outside for ball 1. So it's going to be a 1-1 count. Otten still down in the count, 1-2. Knobloch winds and fires. That one going to be outside for ball 2. Count goes even.
Conference matchup here tonight. Emmetsburg representing the Twin Lakes. And HMS from the War Eagle. So 2-2.
Knobloch fires. That one swung on and fouled off. And we will do the 2-2 once more.
HMS is in the maroon uniforms, yellow lettering. Emmetsburg tonight with the white tops, black sleeves, black pants.
Knobloch winds and fires. Put in play but it goes right to second baseman. That is Kinsey Shermer. Shermer gets it to Eliza Tees, and that will be out. Number 2. That will bring up Annika Stearns. Stearns, a senior, has played in 7 games, has 17 at-bats, 2 hits, both of them singles, has taken 2 free passes, has struck out 5 times. Bats below the Mendoza line at a 118 batting average. So with 2 down, nobody on for the E-Hawks. First pitch offered at with that bunt, and that will be a first pitch strike. So far, Gracie Knoblauch, all 3 batters start off with first pitch strikes. That won't be a ball, so make that 1-1.
Gracie had a fantastic spring season during golf, made it to state golf, and then that kind of ran right into the start of the softball season.
Next pitch going to be a strike, 1-2. Gracie Knoblauch just strike away from getting out of this top of the first.
She made state golf as well, and then that kind of cut into the start of the softball season.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Gracie Knoblauch sets him down, 1, 2, 3. And we will go to the bottom of the first here after these commercial breaks. You're watching Hawks Softball.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Gracie Knoblauch, that's 1, 2, 3 hitters, 4 through 6 hitters.
And welcome back, everybody who's just joining us. Bottom of the first here in Hartley, Iowa, with Emmetsburg versus HMS here in varsity softball. Leading off the game, and I should say the inning for HMS, team number 13, Cameron Ebel. Ebel, a junior, has played in all 8 games, started all 8 as well. Has 27 at-bats, 9 hits, all of them singles, has taken 3 free passes, has struck out 6 times, bats to the tune of 333, and gets on base 40% of the time. That one inside. Count goes 1-1. On the pitching rubber tonight is Megan Dunlap for the E-Hawks. Dunlap fires, swung on and missed, 1-2. Next delivery, that one put in play. Dunlap to her first baseman. First baseman, that is Maddie Anderson, for the first out in the bottom of the first. That will now then bring up Kinsey Shermer. Kinsey Shermer, also a senior. Cameron Ebel Jr., so Kinsey Shermer, a senior, has started all 8 games, has 25 at-bats, has 6 hits, 4 singles, a triple, and a home run. She has the only home run on the team and the only triple on the team as well. She has taken 1 free pass, been hit once, has struck out 5 times, bats at 240, gets on base 29.6% of the time. So now Kinsey Shermer up in the count, 2-0. And the next one going to be inside. Count goes 3-0. So Shermer looking to get on base, become the first runner to reach base safely as the E-Hawks went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. That one catches the zone, and Kinsey Shermer throws her bat, thinking that was ball 4. And Shermer will step back into the batter's box. And we'll have to hope for that one will be a ball four. That one catches the zone. Oh, how the tables turn. Goes from 3-0 to a full count very quickly. And now Kinsey Shermer has to protect. Swung on and missed. So Dunlap, who nearly walked Shermer, gets 3 consecutive strikes and strikes Shermer out. Knobloch now at the plate. Gracie Knobloch, the pitcher for HMS. Knobloch Jr. has started 7 games, has 10 hits, all of them singles, has 5 RBI to a credit. He's taken 6 free passes, been hit once, has not struck out, bats .588 and gets on base a monstrous 70.8% of the time. So first pitch fouled off for a strike. Next pitch, going to be outside. It's Knobloch. Thought about it, decided not to swing. Ultimately, the best choice. That one going to be outside and low for ball 2.
And on base percentage, even more impressive, 708. 2-1, the count.
Knobloch sees the pitch. Oh, that one catches the zone. Count goes even at 2-2. So deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on base. Gracie Knobloch, the lefty, with that wind blowing out to left field in her favor. She swings and misses. That is Knobloch's first strikeout of the season. So Knobloch struck out for the very first time this season. The Hawks go down 1-2-3 as well. And we will be back here on.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real-world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been serving Northwest Iowa for over 125 years, providing personal, hardworking, and friendly service to its customers and community. Savings Bank of Hartley offers personal, ag and business banking, online and mobile banking solutions, along with many lending options. Savings Bank loan officers will sit down and do the hard work to ensure you get exactly what you need. Stop by and see what they can do for you, or visit them online at www.savingsbankia.com.
And welcome back, everybody. Here in the top of the second inning, the score is 0-0. And at the plate, number 11, Rachel Shawnee. Shawnee, a sophomore, has played in all 9 games, has 24 at-bats, 11 hits, one of them for a double, the rest singles. Has taken 1 free pass, been hit once, struck out 5 times, bats .458 and gets on base, and even 50% of the time. Count is 1-1. And Knobloch fire, and that one out way back hits the bleachers, and that will make it 1-2. Also due up is Maddie Anderson and Callista Joyce. Also due up there here for the Hawks this inning. Knobloch winds and fires. That one fouled way back, maybe to the street. We will see. And that one long foul ball. So Shaney, his next pitch. Now going to be a ball. Count goes even at 2-2. Knobloch going to step back up on the pitcher number, gets the sign from her catcher. That one going to be put in play. Van Ness with a read on it, and that one is caught for out number 1. So that'll bring up Maddie Anderson here Now for the Ehawks, Maddie Anderson, a senior, has played all 9 games, has 21 at-bats, 5 hits, all of them singles, has taken 2 free passes, has struck out 3 times, bats .238, gets on base 30.4% of the time. First pitch going to be a strike, 0-1. So Knobloch going to wind and fire. That one put in play. That one will get through, and that one will get to the outfield wall. And a play at second, though not going to be in time. It'll be a stand-up double for Maddie Anderson. So Maddie Anderson, the first one to reach base safely for either team here tonight. And now I'm going to bring up Callista Joyce. Callista Joyce, a sophomore, has played in 7 games, has 19 at-bats, 5 hits, all of them singles, has walked once, struck out 7 times, bats .263, gets on base 30% of the time.
But either way, Emmetsburg's got a base runner at second. I have 6 on my roster as far as a... Here's a bunt right down the first baseline. Nice bunt by...
And a bunt put down by Callista Joyce, and she is tagged out.
Pinch runner to third. No.
She's tagged out. So Callista Joyce.
That was okay. I do have a. It's going to be Ingrid Gustafson who is running at second. So I have her as number 3, but according to the substitute roster that the coach gave me, she is number 6.
So Ingrid Gustafson pinch running over there on second for Maddie Anderson. So Ingrid Gustafson, the pinch runner. Now batting is going to be number 28, Rachel Chapman, the designated player. And Rachel Chapman has played in all 9 games, has 12 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 doubles, and a single, and has not walked, been hit, or struck out. She bats .250 and gets on base 25% of the time as well. So Callista Joyce with a sack bunt. And so count now 2-2. So I should update the score to say 2 outs. So 2 outs here in the top of the second. Runner on second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Chapman. And then that one hits Chapman. So Chapman with her first hit by pitch of the season. So Dylan Feeney will flex into the game for Rachel Chapman. Sloan Rodemeyer now going to be at the plate. Rodemeyer, a freshman, has played in 6 games. This is her first start. Has 6 at-bats and has been hit by a pitch and reached on error, and that is the extent of her time on the base paths. So Sloan Rodemeyer now at the plate with 2 outs. A strike against her. Knobloch fires. That one going to catch the zone, 0-2. Next pitch. That one fouled back. Stays 0-2.
So it stays 0-2. Gustafson at second.
Rodemeyer will step back into the batter's box.
The 0-2 pitch. Missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that next pitch, a ball. So it goes 1-2. Now Block getting ready to wind fire. She does. That one going to be put in play. It's popped up. Shortstop gets it. That's Cameron Ebel. Ebel grabs it, and that will be the end of the inning. So it's still 0-0 here in Hartley, Iowa. You're watching Hawk Softball on Fuller.
Trustworthy, honest, and hardworking. The same traits that make a great employee make a great bank. For 125 years, Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been going the extra mile providing banking to farms and small businesses in Northwest Iowa. Savings Bank of Hartley prides itself on knowing you, your operation, your goals, and your future plans to help you along the way so you can focus on what you do best. Stop in today or visit them online at savingsbankia.com.
And welcome back. Just a short 30-second break there. The Ehawks leaving 2 on base in the top of the second. Knoblauch allowing a double and then a hit and a batter, and that being the extent of the base runners for the Ehawks. So far, neither team really showing any threat of scoring. The Ehawks did put a runner on second, but beyond that, neither team has gotten anybody beyond second, and indeed those are the first 2 base runners for either team here in this ball game. So now you're going to have Eliza Tees step up to the plate. Eliza Tees, a junior, has started all 8 games, has 26 at-bats, 8 hits, 7 singles, and a double, has taken 2 free passes, has struck out 3 times, bats .308, and gets on base 35.7% of the time. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. So count 1-1 here for Tees. Next pitch, that one high, ball 2.
Thanks for Brian back at the studios. Appreciate his work back there. Always does a great job for us.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ortiz for the count even. So far has not made any contact with either of the swings. That one going to be inside for ball 3. Count goes full. Let's Tees as Abbiato and Natalie Daggett do up behind her, and we'll see if HMS can get anything going this inning. That one fouled back and will stay 3-2. So we will do the 3-2 again.
Based on what I see from that scoreboard, no score over there. I believe that one's in the second inning.
So it doesn't look like any score over there at the baseball field. They're in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is the first out of the inning. That would then bring up Abby Otto. Her first opportunity to bat. Otto flies out. So now will now be Natalie Daggett stepping up to the plate. Natalie Daggett, the designated player. She's a sophomore. She's getting her first start of the season. Has played in 8 games. Has 20 at-bats. Has 8 hits, 4 singles, and 4 doubles. Has taken no free passes, not been hit. Has struck out 6 times and bats .400. So with Daggett in her very first start, the .400 hitter will improve her. No, that will not improve her batting average. That will go down as an E6. That will be an E6. So Daggett reaches safely, but that will officially count her as 0-1 on the day, and that will bring down the batting average just a little bit. And now brings up Addie Sheeler. Sheeler, a junior, has started all 8 games, taken 20 at-bats, has 3 hits, 2 singles, and a double. Has taken 2 free passes, struck out 8 times, bats below the Mendoza line at .150. First pitch was a strike, next pitch swung and a miss, strike 2. And the Ehawks now just a strike away from ending this inning. Sheeler going to step back into the plate, the right fielder. Sees the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the inning. So the Hawks get one on, but They do not get that runner beyond first, and we will be back on 1 minute. You are watching Hawk Baseball.
Bisma Graphics in Sanborn, your one-stop sign shop for everything from vehicle wraps, lettering, fleet graphics, signs of all kinds, race car wraps, power sport wraps, banners, logo design, business cards, or even color change vehicle wraps. Everything is done in-house with top-of-the-line equipment. Stefan and Ashley C. Bisma employ an experienced and knowledgeable staff who are ready to work for you. To help get you noticed, visit cbisma-graphics.com. Find us on Facebook or call 712-729-7446.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster, or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home, or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
And welcome back, everybody. A baseball game still scoreless as they will enter the top of the third inning. At the plate, Megan Dunlap, a senior. She's played in all 9 games, started 7 of them, has taken 19 at-bats, has 3 hits, all of them singles, has taken 1 free pass, been hit once, and struck out 5 times. She's on the interstate with a 158 batting average on the season, but does get on base 23.8% of the time. So first 2 pitchers, both strikes, and already Dunlap behind in the count and having to go into protect mode. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Dunlap strikes out her counterpart, and that will allow the batting order to turn over. Sage Brown will now bat for the E-Hawks. Sage Brown struck out her first time up. Look to avenge that strikeout here. Knobloch winds and fires. That one fouled off. Sage Brown will go back to the batter's box. Took off towards first base. That one foul, and it will be just a strike for Sage Brown. Sage Brown sees the pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike 2. So, no balls, 2 strikes, and Sage Brown looking to avoid the same fate she had her first time up. That one going to be high for ball 1. So Knobloch, who had a pretty good spring athletic season, made it all the way to state golf. Did cut a little bit into the softball season, but she has still been able to pitch few games, and that will be an E5. Sage Brown reaching on an error by the third baseman Abby Otto. So Sage Brown 0-2 on the evening, but has reached base. I'll then bring up Ella Otten, who grounded out her first time up. That one swung and fouled. Strike 1. So the Hawks going to look to get a double play if they can get a double play. That, of course, ends the inning, and the E-Hawks going to look to continue to move the line along and hopefully score 1 or 2. That one put in play, and there will be no play anywhere, and everybody is safe. Ella Otten singles. I think she would have reached anyway. Not you would have reached anyway. Otten running at the ball. Thought maybe the umpires were going to have a little discussion if she left the batter's box too soon. Ultimately, they did not, and that would then bring up Annika Stearns. She struck out her first time up, and she has the opportunity with a ball to the outfield. Could score 1. Attempted bunt, but that one a ball. Umpire says she did not offer at it. So 2-0, 1 out, 2 ducks on the pond, and Annika Stearns up in the count, 2-0. She's next pitch. That one fouled off, strike 1. So we're going to be 2-1 now for Veronica Stearns. Stearns will go back into the batter's box. Does still have that advantage. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
But
Stearns.
with Stearns,
That first and second, 1 away.
we'll see the next pitch. Umpire says she didn't offer at it. And the double steal now puts 2 in scoring position. And it's 3-1. So HMS, a little bit of a jam. Could give up 2 runs with a well-placed hit here by Stearns. Shawnee due up next. The pitch. Gonna be a strike. Count goes full.
And now with those 2 strikes, got to figure Stearns going to be hitting away here. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. No, she's going to bunt. She bunts it right back to the pitcher, who will throw to first. The runner there.
And a throw out at first.
Excellent base running by Sage Brown.
Adds another out. But the Ehawks will score a run as the throwdown to home not going to be in time.
Basically what happened there is that, first of all, Stearns was a bunt on 2 strikes, and a perfect bunt. You had Brown, who was halfway down the line.
That first pitch will bring in another one. And it is now 2-0 in favor of the Ehawks. Maddie Anderson now going to step up to the plate, and Coach Bonstad going to talk to her team.
Started to look her back a little bit, but went to first to get the out, and then a good throw by Teese down to Moni, and just beating it was Brown at home plate.
So it's 2-0 advantage for the Ehawks. Thus far, Sage Brown reaching via error, Otten singling, and double steal, put them both in scoring position, and then a ground out by Annika Stearns allowed. Run to score, and then a single by Shawnee allowed the second run to score. So right now the Hawks just need to regroup and try to get another out, as right now they do have still very much in it, but they do need to just get that last out. Throw down to second. We'll see if it will be in time. No. Steal at second. Well in time is Shawnee, and she will advance. Maddie Anderson at the plate. Once again, she doubled her first time up. And we'll see if she can repeat the feat. Next pitch, that one put in play. And that will be the end of the inning. So the Ehawks put up 2. HMS gets out of it. And we will see if HMS can respond in 1 minute.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
It's a tie game here with the home team having possession. The clock is showing 5 seconds left. Sam dribbles it up the court with the defender on his side. He shoots. He scores. They win. The home team wins.
Looking for a winning insurance team? Contact your hometown team, Elgersma Agency for protection written through IMT Insurance and you, a team that can't be beat.
And welcome back. Just join us. It is the bottom of the third. Let me just change that. So bottom of the third, 2-0 advantage for the Ehawks. And at the plate is number 19, Delaney Murphy. So Delaney Murphy at the plate. First pitch going to be inside for a ball. Delaney Murphy, a senior, Has started all 8 games, has 21 at-bats, 3 hits, all of them singles, has taken 2 free passes, been hit once, struck out 5 times. She bats below the Mendoza line at 143, gets on base 25% of the time. So, Moni and Ebel also do up here in this inning. First 2 pitches, both balls. Third pitch, a ball. Count goes 3-0. We have seen this before. Tees was up 3-0, and then she ended up striking out. That next pitch will be ball. That will be ball 4, and Delaney Murphy will now stand on first after that 4-pitch walk. Frankie Moni now at the plate. Moni, if you look at her stats, Moni, a junior. She has started all 8 games, has 22 at-bats, 8 hits, 6 singles, 2 doubles, has 3 RBI, 2 her credit, has walked once, struck out twice, bats .364 on base 39.1% of the time. So first pitch, a strike, and Dunlap will fire.
Check swing back to the fence and strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. More great sponsors to thank: Hartley Hometown Pharmacy, Pizza Ranch of Emmetsburg, and Trimer Insurance. Foul back once again. Emmetsburg leading 2-0.
So next pitch, fouled off. Count is 0-2. And a runner on first for the Hawks. Next pitch, put in play, but foul. So count still going to be 0-2.
Turned out to be a fantastic day, fantastic evening. Nice little breeze, plenty of sunshine.
And the next pitch, inside for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Murphy's at first for HMS. The 1-2.
I'm put in play, but foul and out of play. Count stays 1-2.
Monday next week, we'll be covering Emmetsburg baseball, so that'll be fun. Look forward to that. And the 1-2. And strike 3.
That one is strike 3. And the first out of the inning, a strikeout.
To the top lineup for HMS. And it will be Cameron Ebel. Junior batting .333.
So Ebel steps back up. First time she grounded out.
Ball 1. Melissa Joyce with a nice job behind home plate. That one kind of ricocheted off a little bit, but she was able to get it. That one's high.
Next pitch, a ball. And the count is 2-0.
1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the third, with Emmetsburg leading 2-0. That one missed. Strike 1.
So first pitch, next pitch rather, a strike. Count is 2-1 with 1 out. Next pitch, offered at no. That will be a ball 3. Delaney Murphy still on first base. And count 3-1 does have an opportunity to advance her to second, but we will see if we do that. Next pitch, a ball. That's ball 4.
So, that will be the second walk this inning. And that's now going to bring up Kinsey Shermer.
So Shermer will come up now. She struck out her first time up.
Shermer, the batter.
Shermer, we'll see that first pitch. Fouled off, strike 1.
Emmetsburg up 2-0. Bottom of the third. HMS threatening a little bit.
So 2 ducks on the pond and the 1 out here for the Hawks. That one put in play. Will it be caught? No, it will not. That will land. Will it bring in a run? A play at home. And that will be a run scored for the Hawks. And now 2 in scoring position. We'll put that down as a single with an advancement on the throw. Now I'll bring up Gracie Knobloch. Knobloch with an opportunity to help her own cause, as if she can put one to the outfield, that will score at least 1, maybe 2, and will flip the script. As right now, Knobloch on the hook for both of those 2 runs. Sees that first pitch. It will be outside and low. Ball 1. Knobloch always ready to swing. Doesn't ever just let one go by her. Always is ready to take a hack at a pitch if it's one that she thinks she can do something with. Knobloch was the only one to hit a home run for the Hawks last year, and that was during an away game. Next pitch gets away, and that will not result in any runner movement. Count is 3-0. It is 180 down the lines, 210 to dead center, and a very short backstop here in Hartley, Iowa. Next pitch will be ball 4. Knobloch walks. So bases are juiced. 1 out for the cleanup hitter, Eliza Tees. Tees a strikeout to her credit thus far tonight. With the bases loaded, 1 out. Obviously want to avoid that double play, but you get one to the outfield. That's going to score at least 1. Probably scores 2 if it's far enough. And the fielders maybe aren't able to get to it. Could bring in all 3. So 3 ducks on the pond. And we'll see if the Hawks can break this one open. Tees sees the pitch, swings on it. That's a strike. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 3 on. Next pitch. That one put in play, but will it be caught? Yes, it will. And everybody sticking to their base. And Abby Otto will now step up to the plate. She popped out her first time up. First pitch inside. Oh, that one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Bases are loaded for HMS. 2 outs in the inning. 1 run has scored.
So the Hawks with 2 outs obviously still have the opportunity to score a run or 2 if they can put one in play. That one a ball. Count goes 1-1.
Eagle at third. Shermer at second. Knobloch at first. 2 away.
The pitch. That one inside. Ball 2. So 2-1 here for Otto. The pitch. Inside. Ball 3. Count is 3-1. Pitch. Inside, ball 4. That will walk in a run.
RBI for Otto. Scores Eagle. It is now 2-2. Brand new ball game.
And this one all evened up.
Coach, and here comes the infield. That is the 4th walk this inning.
So,
You pair that up with
walks 4 of them this inning alone. As actually, I should say 4 walks this game, 3 walks this inning rather. With right now, Natalie Daggett due up. She reached via error last time, and you'll see if Daggett can bring in another. The ball game is tied up at 2-2, so basically back to square one. Right now, the Ehawks, who capitalize in the top of the third, have surrendered that lead here in the bottom of the third. The pitch, that one swung on and missed. Count goes 0-2. So 0-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. If you're the Hawks, you don't want to leave the bases loaded. If you're the Ehawks, I think you've already given up enough runs to the Hawks, and we'll see if they can get out of the jam. The pitch, that one a ball, ball one. We will see at least one more. Over at the baseball field, HMS trails 2-1, and I believe the fourth inning over there. The pitch, that one inside, ball two, count goes even. Also, so far, all the balls have really been more or less inside, not as many balls outside, and that one was high. Count goes full. The pitch, that one not going to be a ball, but it's popped up. It's caught. That is the end of the inning. So, at the end of the third, it's 2-2, and we will be back in 1 minute. You're watching Hawks Off.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
And welcome back, as it is the top of the fourth. If you were just joining us, missed the first three innings. 4 walks that inning for the Ehawks, and the runners scoring thus far are Delaney Murphy, and then also I believe Cameron Ebel also came across to score as well. So it's a 2-2 ball game here in the top of the fourth.
We got a good ball game here in Hartley. My name is Scott Nolte, bringing you the play-by-play with Brian back at the studios.
First pitch just a few seconds away. Due up is going to be Callista Joyce. Joyce, who sack bunted her first time up.
2-2 after 3.
First pitch swung on, and that's going to be an out. Callista Joyce grounds out 4-3. And that will now bring up Rachel Chapman, the designated player. She was hit by pitch her first time up.
Designated player hit by a pitch, her first plate appearance. First pitch swinging there.
First pitch also swinging. That one caught by the center fielder. That is Delaney Murphy. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. And Sloan Rodemeyer will
number 8 hitter of the lineup for head coach Ashley Bonner.
That will
Outside, ball 1. 2-2 ball game.
That will now make 2 outs. So Sloan Rodemeyer popped out her first time up. We'll see if she can best that. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball 2. Strike 1 though. Looks like the Emmetsburg baseball team leading 4-1. I believe that one's in the 4th inning. Foul back to the fence. Strike 2.
Sloan Rodemeyer up in the count, 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. That's the inning. So the E-Hawks go down 1-2-3, and we will have the bottom of the fourth here in 1 minute.
Sanborn Savings Bank, Sanborn's hometown bank since 1899. Because we are your hometown bank, we understand the importance of offering you a wide range of financial services to help you meet your financial goals. We have checking, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts that will help you manage your money. We offer all types of loans for your individual needs. We are always ready to work with you to design a program to meet your financial needs. Sanborn Savings Bank, proud to support the HMS Hawks, member FDIC.
And welcome back. If you just joined us, it is the bottom of the fourth, as it is 2-2 here in Hartley, Iowa. The E-Hawks was sat down 1-2-3 after a 2-run bottom of the third by the Hawks, where you saw Delaney Murphy and Cameron Ebel come across to score. And the Hawks left the bases loaded last time up. We'll see if they can make sure to bring across everyone they put on this time around, as leaving the bases loaded. Obviously, you never want to do that. No matter who you are, no matter what situation you're in, leaving the bases loaded really is just wasted potential. Addie Sheeler, Delaney Murphy, and Frankie Money do up this inning, as Addison Sheeler will lead off the inning. She sees a first pitch strike. Looks like some activity down there in the E-Hawk bullpen. I believe that's going to be number 28 for the E-Hawks. That would be Rachel Chapman out there, and actually Rachel Chapman, the designated player. So we will see if there will be a pitching change here for the E-Hawks, as the count is now 2-1. The next pitch, high, ball 3. E-Hawks leading 6-1 over at the baseball field, as they are up 6-1 there in the fourth inning. So Emmetsburg with a chance to win both games here tonight. Next pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Obviously, being a tie ball game here, both teams are going to have to do a little bit of work to be able to get the win. But right now, as it stands, a pretty close ball game, at least over here on the softball. Now it's swung on and missed, strike 1. So Addison Sheeler sat down on strikes for the second time this evening. And that will bring up Delaney Murphy, who walked her first time up. Swung on and missed, strike 1. I want to thank our two sponsors, Cherokee Area Economic Development and Northwest Iowa Community College, both organizations making what we do here at Fuller Digital Solutions possible. We appreciate their support this season and all coming seasons that they sponsor us. And once again, we just appreciate their support and their generosity to make what we do here at Fuller Digital Solutions possible. Counts 0-2. That ball fouled off. Look out! And fan catches it. No problem whatsoever. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Delaney Murphy this time sat down on strikes. And Frankie Money will now step up to the plate. She struck out her only time up tonight.
Nobody on base for the Hawks in a 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the fourth.
That one put in play. It will get through, and that will be a base hit. That'll be a base hit. Doesn't look like it made contact with her glove.
So a hit there for Frankie Money. She might get a courtesy runner here. Nope, they're going to keep her in.
And that will now put a runner on first. That first pitch going to be a strike. That allows batting to turn over, and Cameron Ebel now will be at the plate. Ebel has grounded out and walked in her 2 plate appearances. That one put in play and fouled off, and that time also into the crowd. Everybody all right. Just 0-2 count. E-Hawks just got 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. We'll see if they can do it. The delivery is put in play. Throw down to first in time. That is the end of the inning. So we will go to the top of the 5th. Still tied 2-2. And we will be back in 30 seconds. And welcome back. Just join us. You missed the first 4 innings. Come on, what are you doing? But in all seriousness, though, if you are just joining us, it's a 2-2 ball game. Both teams doing all their scoring in the 3rd inning. Both teams putting up 2 runs, as you can see on your screen. Since then, pretty quiet from both teams, as neither team has particularly made much noise, as HMS did leave the bases loaded there in the bottom of the 3rd, but in the bottom of the 4th, they did not make much noise, and in the top of the 4th for the E-Hawks, they were sat down 1-2-3. So both teams with a breakout 3rd inning. Since then, fairly quiet, and we will see who can get the decisive run or runs as we are here in the 5th inning.
Emmetsburg, my name is Scott Nolte. Glad to have you along. And we've got Brian back in the studio.
So it's a 9-1 advantage over there at the baseball field for the E-Hawks. So the E-Hawks looking likely to take the baseball portion of this doubleheader.
Megan Dunlap will lead things off. Then Sage Brown and Ella Ott.
First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. So starting off the inning with first pitch strike. Last time up, the E-Hawks were got 2 outs and 2 pitches. This time, 2 pitches in, both strikes, and you still have Megan Dunlap at the plate. Dunlap, the pitcher, as the activity and the E-Hawk bullpen so far, I think, has died down, and that one fouled back, so stays 0-2. I said Dunlap on the pitching rubber, but there was a little bit of action over there in the E-Hawk bullpen with having Rachel Chapman making some throws, but that has now ended, and Megan Dunlap strikes out. Gracie Knobloch directing traffic just a little bit in the infield, letting her know how she wants her fielders set up. And that will now see Megan Dunlap, who struck out. Actually, so now be Sage Brown at the plate. So Dunlap striking out, Sage Brown at the plate for the 3rd time. She struck out and reached via error, so she is 0 for 2 on the night. That one put in play. That one will reach the outfield, and the left fielder Lindsey Van Ness gets a hold of it and will keep it to a single. Sage Brown gets her first hit of the night. Ella Otten now due up. Ella Otten look to avoid that double play, and that inning-ending double play, I should say. Although she might also bunt infield in just a little bit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Check down to first, no throw. Advantage now 10-1 over at the baseball field. Oh, that one bunted foul. Strike 2.
The pitch was coming towards Otten. Otten did not put the bat down. The ball hit the bat and fouled it back to the fence. 0-2. Brown still at first, one away.
The pitch fouled back. And fan just had their life flash before their eyes. Foul ball coming right at them. Saved by the fence, though. But ball coming right at a fan and hits the fence right in front of them. But they sure got a wake-up call there. That one put in play, but foul. And stays 0-2.
Emmetsburg hosting Manson tomorrow, hosting Spencer Thursday.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Ella Otten goes down on strikes. And she's now 1 for 3 on the day. That'll bring up Annika Stearns. Stearns is 0 for 2. So Annika Stearns, the left fielder, the fourth batter here for the Hawks this inning, and looking to avoid ending the inning. That one offered at, and a throw down to second. She is tagged out. So you have Sage Brown gets down to second, but she's tagged out, and that is the inning. So we will go to the bottom of the 5th here in Hartley, Iowa. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You are watching.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And welcome back. You just joined us. It is the bottom of the 5th. Interesting to point out, the E-Hawks did technically go down 1-2-3 in the top of the 5th, as you had Sage Brown caught stealing. That will allow Annika Stearns to step back up to the plate with a fresh 0-0 count in the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Hawks, I believe, is going to be Cameron Ebel, if memory serves correctly, although I could easily be wrong. To take that back, it'll be Kinsey Shermer. And Kinsey Shermer lines out. So that will then bring up Gracie Knobloch now. Knobloch, the lefty. As I mentioned in the pregame, wind blowing out towards right field is going to benefit lefties if they can get, if they can make contact with a pitch quite well. So, and good contact with a pitch could easily be carried by the wind for a lefty. That one a ball, so count goes 1-1 with 1 out.
Emmetsburg leading 12-1 in the 4th inning. The Hawks have put up a 10 spot in that 4th inning. They might have scored another run here. I think it's 13-14. Now 15-1.
So 15-1 over at the baseball field, and with it being the 4th inning over there, you get one more, you're looking at a potential 4-inning run rule. Back in the softball action, counts 3-1 for Knobloch, as Knobloch going to look and draw a walk and get this inning started for the Hawks. I should take that back. Well, get the inning going, I should say, maybe for the Hawks, as you had Kinsey Sherman line out to first base to lead off the inning. So count goes full, 1 out. Knobloch sees the pitch, put in play. It will drop, and that will be a base hit. So Knobloch with her 11th hit of the season, 11th single of the season as well. And inning stays alive there for the Eahawks over at the baseball field. So 15-1. First pitch, a ball. And Eliza T is up in the count, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. One on, one out. Update the scoreboard there. And no throw down to first there. 2-1 is the count. Liza Tees. Still at the plate. Sees the pitch. Now we're going to be inside for ball 3. Counts 3-1. Hawks have an opportunity to put 2 on base here. And the pitch put in play. It will be popped up, and that will be a pop out to the second baseman. Now I'll bring up Abby Otto, who is 0 for 1 on the day, but did walk and has an RBI as a result. So Abby Otto now batting with 2 outs. That one fouled off. Strike one.
Emmetsburg 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. No balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one's a ball. Umpire says that one just a little bit high. 1-1. Counts 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on first. The pitch swung on and missed. But Knobloch going to advance to second on a passed ball. So, counts 1-2. Runner now in scoring position. A hit to the outfield likely brings home Knobloch. That one put in play. That was foul. That one's high. Ball 2. Oh, deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs apiece for each team. And Aviato, a chance to drive in one more with a well-placed hit. She's the pitch. That swing and a miss. That's the inning. So we will go to the 6th, still tied 2-2. And we will be back in 30 seconds here in Fuller.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
And welcome back. Just joining us, it is the top of the 6th. As it's tied 2-2, both teams doing all their scoring in the 3rd inning, and since then, neither team a scoring threat. Now, a chance for the Eahawks to take the lead, as they will have Annika Stearns, Rachel Shawnee, and Maddie Anderson due up, as as those three have 2 hits, and that is, I think, about the extent of the hits for the entirety of this E-Hawk team tonight. Hanukkah Stearns will lead it off. She was not responsible for the last out made there in the top of the 5th, so she will get to bat again. The first pitch, there's 2 pitches, both strikes, and it's 0-2.
The Emmetsburg baseball team puts 13 on the board in the 4th inning. They lead 15-1 heading into the bottom of the 4th.
Ooh.
So they are in control over there.
That one put in play. Go down to first in time. That is another 1-3 ground out for Stearns. Rachel Shawnee now due up. She flew out and has a single to her credit tonight.
That's going to bring up Rachel
Shaney pops one up to the center field. It will land as the sun, I think obscured the view of the ball, and that will now put Shaney on first base once again. Maddie Anderson now due up. You had left fielder Lindsey Van Ess, center fielder Delaney Murphy, and shortstop Cameron Ebel all on it, but none of them able to get a read on it. The sun obscuring their view of it. Shaney advances to second on a stolen base, and now a runner in scoring position here for the E-Hawks. Maddie Anderson gets back up to the plate. She swings. That one gets away, and Shaney will advance to third. So Shaney now just 60 feet away from scoring here. So it's 0-2, 1 out. And the pitch inside for ball 1. The pitch. That one put in play, but it should stay in the infield. It will be caught. And Shaney is not going to advance. So Maddie Anderson pops out to third base. That will bring up Kalista Joyce, who has a sac bunt and a 4-3 ground out to her credit.
They want to give a shout out to Brock Holman, who is listening. Appreciate that. Good buddy of ours. Here's the pitch.
That one gets away. That's going to score a run. So Shaney scores and makes it a 3-2 ball game.
So the E-Hawks getting aggressive, stolen base, couple of pass balls. Shaney scores, Emmetsburg retakes the lead 3-2.
That one's a ball, 2-0. That one put in play. Throw it on first well in time, and that is the end of the inning. So run comes across for the E-Hawks. It's now 3-2 in favor of the E-Hawks, and we will be back here in 30 seconds.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
And welcome back. Just joining us, it is the bottom of the 6th inning here. The Hawks lead it 3-2 over the HMS Hawks. And Due up is going to be Natalie Daggett, Addie Sheeler, and Delaney Murphy.
Excellent softball game here tonight. Excellent weather as well. Glad to have you along here in Hartley if you were unable to make the trip. It's a really good softball game.
First pitch is put in play. Will it stay fair? No, it will not, nor will it be caught. Just a long strike there for Natalie Daggett.
Gave it a chase, but couldn't quite get to it. It's going to be a foul ball for Natalie Daggett.
Daggett, rather. Main at the plate is down to 0-1 in the count.
One strike, 6, 7, 8 hitters.
That one put in play. Throw down to first. Well in time. That's out number 1. And that will now bring up Addison Sheeler, who has struck out 2 times this game. So 1 down. And the Hawks right now taking control of this game.
Sponsors like Prince Insurance, Palo Alto County Health System, Emmetsburg Utilities, and Golden Buys Truckload Outlet. Dunlap with the pitch. This one is
That one put in play. Tracking back, tracking back. Ball is not caught. And Addison Sheeler will get a single.
That is a nice effort there by Shaney. Long way to run
And
from center field. It was
ball just ran. I mean, ball just fell. The sun gets in the fielder's eyes and cannot make the play. They'll bring up Delaney Murphy, who has a walk and a strikeout to her credit here tonight. That one put in play on a bunt. Throw down to first in time. And you have Sheeler nearly advancing to third, however, tracks back to second. Delaney Murphy sat down for the second out. So a runner in scoring position that will now bring up Frankie Money. Money obviously has a chance to tie up this game, but there is 2 outs, and the runner is 120 feet away. So I think you got to get one through the infield if you want any chance of bringing in another run.
Emmetsburg 3, HMS 2, bottom of the 6th inning. The HMS Hawks have 2 outs this inning. They've got a runner at second.
Pitch. That one put in play. Oh, she drops it. Will the play at first be in time? Yes, it will. And that ends the inning. So the Hawks will go into the 7th inning still with a 3-2 lead. And we will see if they can add to that lead in just 1 minute. You're watching Hawks softball.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
And welcome back. If you're just joining us, it is the top of the 6th. Let me update the scoreboard there. Top of the 6th inning, and the Hawks find themselves up 3-2 over the HMS Hawks, as this will be the crucial inning deciding who wins the game, as if the Hawks can either put up a couple more runs or just get 3 outs without allowing a run, they will win the game. HMS, on the other hand, going to look to avoid allowing any more runs, and they will try to win the game in their half of the 7th inning. HMS, no stranger to dramatic comebacks here on Fuller Digital Solutions. If you were with us when they faced HLP at home last year, HLP led 3-0 going into the bottom of the 7th. HMS scored 4 runs with 2 outs to walk off the game on a single. So HMS, like I said, not a stranger to dramatic comebacks here on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll see if one of those is in store tonight, or if the E-Hawks 3 runs will be enough.
They are looking to keep it at
at the plate is going to be number 28. That is Rachel Chapman. Chapman at the plate for the third time. She was hit by pitch and flew out her first 2 times at the plate. First 3 pitches, 2 balls, and a strike. With finding herself now ahead in the count, Gracie Knobloch going to try to get back ahead in this count. She will even it up with that foul ball, and count now goes to 2-2.
After 4 innings on the baseball diamond, it is 15-1 Emmetsburg. That one going to be top of the 5th.
And that is popped up. It's caught.
Collide. Center fielder Murphy, right fielder Sheeler. Was it caught? Did Sheeler hold on to it? I believe so.
We'll see if it's officially an out or not. No, so far, no signal. And that will be an out. So everybody all right. Everybody okay. As
Looked at the other player, and Coach Ronstadt is going to take a look at make sure everybody's okay here.
as that is right fielder Ella that is right fielder Addie Sheeler, looking at the wrong roster there. So Sheeler and Murphy colliding. Sheeler, I believe, held on to the ball, or at the very least somebody made the catch. Sheeler going to be okay. Great, Coach Bronstadt just making sure that both of her outfielders are okay. Gracie Knobloch obviously thankful that her 2 outfielders are both okay and that they were able to make the catch. And will now face Sloan Rodemeyer. That one put in play. That one going to be an error. That'll be an E4. So Rodemeyer going to reach safely via error. Megan Dunlap now due up.
That's going to bring up Megan Dunlap, and I think the second baseman Shermer is hurt.
And Shermer now
Got her in the hand.
in a little bit of pain. We will see
And the coach comes out to talk to her player
what
there. So it's
will
been a
come
rough
of
day for
this.
HMS defenders.
Okay.
But I think Kinsey Shermer, I think she hurt her right hand there.
Shermer grabbing her right hand, might have hurt it on that play. Obviously, the ball getting away from her could have jammed a finger when the ball got away from her. We will see what comes of this. Coach Bronstad still out there looking at her, and of course giving her as much time as she needs, make sure she's all right. It's a lot more important that make sure everybody is all right and good to play than try to rush anything for time's sake, as still doing very well on time. It's only 8:41. Still, sun's still shining, just enough to have a little bit of golden hue upon the outfield grass. And looking at it, sunset not for another 20 minutes, so still plenty of time to play this one even before the lights will be fully needed. Shermer going to be okay. The next pitch, that one hits Dunlap, and that will be a hit by pitch. So now 2 on for Emmetsburg. Now we'll have the batting over turnover. Sage Brown will now step up to the plate.
Leading 3-2, but they're looking for some insurance runs.
That one put in play, foul. And you can already tell the sunset going to be absolutely beautiful today, as looking at the sky around the HMS softball field. Very pretty sky, if I do say so myself, with the blue sky transitioning into a light orange. And
The third baseman Otto was not on the bag, and actually Rodemeyer was there safely. She stepped off the bag, and Otto tagged her.
Listening to my counterpart over on the other side of the booth. Throw down to third. Autumn not on the bag, but does tag out the runner as runner steps off the bag. So 2 out now, and runners on first and second. That one gets away. Runners are going to advance. So 1 strike, no balls, and 2 outs. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the E-Hawks have 2 in scoring position with Ella Otten at the plate. Otten swings. That one's foul. 1 and 2. So Sage Brown reaching on fielder's choice that last time up. That one foul. No, that one caught. That's the end of the inning. HMS Hawks will go to the bottom of the 7th with a 1-run deficit. We will see if they can come back. We will be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Hawks Soft.
I chose the NCCC&A course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
And welcome back. Before we get to this bottom of the 7th rather. I'd like to once again just thank our 2 sponsors, Cherokee Area Economic Development and Northwest Iowa Community College. They make what we do here at Fuller Digital Solutions possible, and we appreciate their support this season and hopefully many future seasons to come. Just join us. You've joined us at a mighty fine time, as it is the bottom of the 7th, game on the line, and we will see if the HMS Hawks can push across 2 and win it, if we will have to go to an 8th to settle this, or if the Emmetsburg E-Hawks can hang on and get their 4th win of the season. Looking over the baseball field, that one likely to come to its conclusion very, very soon with a 14-run advantage for the E-Hawks and in the 5th inning.
Emmetsburg 3, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 2.
Due up is Cameron Ebel. It's the 1-2-3 due up for the Hawks. 1-2-3 due up for the Hawks. Top of the order. This is probably the best scenario you could ask for if you are the HMS Hawks. That one put in play, but that one will be caught. That will be the first out of the inning.
Emmetsburg, bottom of the 7th. Well played softball game by both teams.
Swing and a miss. That one gets away. That will be a strike, though, as I believe that you fouled off.
Thanks to more sponsors here: Iowa Lakes Community College, Lakes Regional Healthcare, and a Heavenly Celebration. Emmetsburg 3, HMS 2. Bottom of the 7th.
Pitch. That one put in play, and it will be a 1-3 ground out. And the HMS Hawks are now down to their final out. Gracie Knobloch at the plate. Knobloch at the plate. She is 1 for 2 on the day, on the evening. And we will see what the last chance for HMS can do. That first pitch going to be high for ball 1. Knobloch does have the ability to keep this game going. Obviously, the best outcome of this at bat would be a home run for the Hawks. But if they can just get a runner on base, I think they'd probably take that with a few other strong hitters also due up.
2 balls, no strikes. Two outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
That would be a ball, so count goes 3-0.
No strikes. Dunlap to Gracie Knobloch.
So Knobloch Up 3-0 in the count.
There's 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Emmetsburg leads 3-2.
HMS now down to that, just that final out. Doesn't swing. That will be ball 4, and Knobloch gets on base. So the tying run on base. Elijah Tees at the plate. Tees is followed up by Abby Otto and Natalie Daggett. That one put in play. It will drop. And that will now put 2 on base. Winning run now on base. That now brings up Abby Otto. Abby Otto has popped out, walked, and struck out. Abby Otto, a hit that reaches the outfield, probably scores a run and will extend this one. I should take that back. We actually have a pinch hitter. Pinch hitting will be Cammie Wilson, the freshman.
All right, we're going to have a pinch hitter for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Now Knobloch stays at second. He's at first. And Wilson will be batter.
So Cammie Wilson at the plate. Does not have a hit this season. The first pitch is strike, says the umpire. And tying run at second, winning run on first. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. And Cammie Wilson, the batter. She fouls one. That's now 0-2. And Emmetsburg now just 1 strike away. Can they get it? Or will the Hawks continue to battle? We shall see. Cammie Wilson choked up on the bat. Fouls off. 0-2. Cammie Wilson with all of the pressure on her. That one popped up. Will it be caught? It will. That's the game. HMS goes down, and 3-2 Emmetsburg E-Hawks win 3-2, however you want to put it. Emmetsburg improves to 4-6 overall, and HMS falls to 1-8 on the season. So that will conclude tonight's broadcast. Your winning pitcher is going to be Megan Dunlap. Your losing pitcher, Gracie Knobloch, as it's a very, very close game, but ultimately a 1-run 6th inning for the E-Hawks was the difference, and that will be the end of tonight's game. We are next live 1 week from today when HMS faces Galen Catholic. 1 week from today when HMS faces George Lurlock in a softball standalone game. We'll have that here on Fuller Digital Solutions next Tuesday. Until then, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We appreciate you watching, and we hope you have a wonderful Father's Day as this Sunday. So that will be the end of tonight's broadcast. Once again, we thank you for watching, and good night, everybody.